Does anybody notice how quiet and peaceful it is around here with my dad in London?
Kind of nice.
What do you think he's doing over there?
Eating fish and chips.
Probably going to museums.
At my shop, family comes first and money comes second. I just landed in London for my much-needed vacation, and I'm just waiting for my buddy Big Mark. Yeah, I'm Rick.
Rick, I'm Marco. Nice to meet you. Been sent to show you around London? I studied the map all night last night, so it's all up here. You get the heavy ones, I'll get this. Okay.
I flew 11 and a half hours straight over 6.
So what do we have here?
It's a business license to operate a public house of entertainment.
What do they do? Gather
Research into what a public house of...
I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there that think this is really uncommon, but remember, we're dealing with the world's oldest profession. It literally meant back then 40 pounds of silver to get one of these licenses. I've had tons of brothel stuff in here over the years, and it always moves pretty quick, just like an actual brothel back there.
Okay.
So they kind of messed it up a little bit. I wish it was actually in.
Thanks, man. Definitely a good conversation piece, especially being here in Nevada.
I'll do one.
So you lived here your whole life, and you never...
Though, is it?
For when it was built, it was huge. And that's where the House of Commons meet and the House of Lords.
Just where they all sit and shout at each other, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where they shout at each other.
And there's a rhyme for it as well. It's like, I forget the rhyme, though.
Remember the 5th of November. It affects the metal and affects the time, so they had to come up with ways to counteract that.
Yeah, you know a lot more than me about it.
London's got some great history, and I love exploring this place.
Need all them reams, does she? It's only one old woman, isn't it? Must be a boring job walking up and down doing that all day. Do they talk?
I don't think they're allowed to talk.
Yeah.
He was the Roman emperor in the 1st century A.D. when they conquered England. And, I mean, the city is... But I feel like I'm on vacation and I'm babysitting. Do you have any maps of, like... I'm from Las Vegas.
And interesting map of the Nevada territory.
And it really worked out.
Well, it's a rare piece, yeah.
This is really cool. I mean, do you have any others of, like, Nevada? Or?
Well,
I'm fully amazed that these maps are in London. How they got here, I have no idea, but it's pretty damn cool.
I'll show you this. It is a map of North America, the famous myth of California as an island.
Well, California's not an island, is it?
No, it's not an island. It was basically my lifetime. So how much are they?
The map of Las Vegas, a very rare piece, even though it's actually less than 100 years old, 50 pounds.
All right, so do you guys negotiate any?
We don't.
And you'll throw in shipping, right?
Throw it in.
We might be able to work that out. Follow me and we'll sort out the paperwork.
Okay. This whole non-negotiation stuff is... The 2 maps I did buy, I don't know,
Man, not much. How are you doing?
Doing good.
I spotted a little rup I like, a little scooter here.
Davy's an old friend of mine, and he's always trying to work cool with buying Japanese stuff.
Yeah, it comes out of Ohio, Ohio. We love it.
I mean, it was one of those things where, you know, every dad that rode...
Everything's got a price.
My dad's just in love with this thing, man. He's never gonna part with it. I could probably find you a different one for like 3,000 or 4,000 restored like this.
Get him on the phone. Pup's been sitting on a showroom floor for years and years. And I'm like, it would be a lot nicer in my collection than on their showroom floor, so I'm gonna make it mine today.
There's an 8-hour time difference, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, suck it up.
I have Davy Deals here demanding a piece of crap.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'll tell him.
Rick, bring me a gift, and I don't want nothing from the airport.
Good night. Bye.
All right, I got a hold of him. He told me to punch you in the face.
I'm running. I'm out of here. What's a real number, he said, seriously?
For you, he said 15.
Not today, but I will be back. He's just in a mood, you know, it's his way of showing love. I see through him.
So this is it, huh?
Yeah, that's it, mate. This is the... It's got nothing compared to us. Now, I've got something here that will blow your socks off.
Okay.
A piece of rusty metal, don't you? Well, it is a piece of rusty metal. Remember that really faint? And then from the big piece, they took these samples off. So got all the paperwork for it. Not many people have took. I've had an offer on this a few days ago. If you can beat it, you can buy it off me.
How much?
How much do you reckon?
That's a number I have no idea on. I just don't. People all over the world are just fascinated with that ship.
Yeah. If you can make anything over 1.2 million, that's my offer of that.
What do you got in, like, rock and roll stuff? All I know is I'm not dropping 1.2 million pounds on a chunk of metal.
Listen, hang on, let's just stop there. Do you think all the cool stuff's in Vegas? We've got the Beatles, we've got Queen.
We made the Beatles big.
Fantastic, and I think they will look good on Rick. All the Providences with us.
Is right up there with David Bowie, The Who, The Kinks. I mean, he was a massive, major player in the 70s. I'll give you 1,000 pounds for him.
Is that the jet?
1,200 pounds.
Whoa! 1,400 pounds.
1,325. Come on. All right. Big Mark is the typical pawnbroker. Of course, he's going to start high, but I'm not going to pay that because if I get him, I'm going to get him for a deal because I'm a Big Mark shop. He's tagging along.
Welcome on board the Magical Mystery Tour. My name's Neil. We're going to take you to the suburbs of Liverpool and show you some of the places made famous.
Lane, we went to Strawberry Fields, we went to George Harrison's house, Lennon's. I mean, everybody. It was a ball.
My dad out of town, I've been experimenting with new management techniques.